Alright guys, so welcome back to another video, I should say. I'm going to get into this topic right away. It's a great video. I'm going to give you guys some solid signs that somebody is their own worst enemy. And that is terrible. I say this because I know a lot of people like this. I say this because we are speaking of an individual that is a depreciating liability. They are not an asset. They are a liability, and they're depreciating as time goes on. They're only getting worse. So could you imagine? Useless. If someone is their own worst enemy, you can't make ends meet with these people. You can't connect with these people. You can't build with these people. You can't do anything that's actually good with these people. So sign number one, they are way too stubborn. Like, there's stubbornness. I could be stubborn in ways, in healthy ways, because you have to be to an extent. We are talking about extreme, like stubbornness to the extreme. Like way too stubborn. I can sit around and hear anybody out. I can sit around or stand around or whatever and hear what someone is saying without cutting them off. A lot of people can't do that. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if I have someone in my life and I can't even finish a sentence and they butt in like this whenever I'm talking, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want you to be my girlfriend. I don't want you to be anything. Get out. That is just useless. And it's like, if they do it once, okay. But if it's like they're that stubborn, they always do it, it's like, get out of here. Like, I cannot stand people like that, bro. So if you have people in your life that are just way too stubborn, it is a good sign they are their own worst enemy. And they are their own worst enemy because they are in their own way. There's probably things that they don't want to hear. There's probably things going on to make them that way. And they are just not right in the head. So you can't do anything with a person like that. And this transfers to number two. People with a victim mindset. Oh, well, I never did this because this happened. And I'm going to use that as an excuse. And I'm going to be nothing now. Guess what? I've done so many things in the past that did not go my way. I didn't sit around being like, yeah, well, I didn't do that because of this person. I didn't get to this place because I couldn't get help from these people and I needed that and I can't do it. You find a way. You find a way. You don't be your own worst enemy. You do not be your own worst enemy. Because that is being your own worst enemy. And people like that are just junk. Like they are. There's no excuses to be that way. And of course, you might feel that way. You actually might. Something might have happened where if something were to happen and you got help from a specific person, or let's say some coach or something. Let's say you wanted to get into a sport and a coach wouldn't help you or something like this. Sure. But is that going to be the final thing? Well, I never did this because this person didn't help me and that's why I am where I am today. You got to find a way. You have to find a way, and you can't sit around making excuses. And like I said, you can feel some type of way. You can really feel that if you had the right things necessary, you could have done something, which arguably it happens. But you can't have that victim mentality and that victim mindset and stop there, and that's your final thing. That's your final say. You have to keep pushing forward. So once again, people like that are no good. Which transfers to number three, extreme arrogance. Arrogance, some people think, oh, he's so cocky, he's so arrogant. They don't know what arrogance is. Arrogance is the ability to really just shut out the truth. If you really break things down, that's what it comes down to. I'm not going to listen to them because I know better when you don't know better. Someone tells you something that's the truth. And you just kind of shrug it off. Yeah, because I'm this. No. You avoided the truth. You were arrogant. You are a liar. You are a scumbag. And you don't know what you're talking about. Being humble will get you very far. Being outspoken, being confident, being sure of yourself is not arrogance. It is not arrogance. Arrogance is something totally different. Some people put the blame shift on people, maybe like me, that is confident and out there and doing things like that. Oh, well, he's just arrogant. Actually, you're fucking arrogant. You dumbass. Like, do you see the irony here? What I say is facts. What you say is how you feel, and how you feel is not even the truth. It's not even the truth. People oftentimes mistaken people that are confident, that are actually out there doing things, making a difference, making an impact, as, oh, they're arrogant. Oh, look at that Conor McGregor guy, he's arrogant. Well, guess what? That Conor McGregor guy was very confident. He showed up, he talked mad shit. He stormed his way to the top. Oh, he's just arrogant. All these arrogant people sitting around saying shit like that. No, you guys are the arrogant ones for not seeing his self-belief, his confidence, his winning mentality. He was an overly confident man. He was overly confident. It's not called overly arrogant, isn't it? It's overly confident. And it worked. It worked for the guy. Look at him now. Look at him now. Riding on yachts, Lamborghini style. Literally got a Lamborghini in the water. He's got it made. But on his come up, people wanted to sit around and be like, oh, this guy's so arrogant. I hate that guy. You're the arrogant one, you idiot. Do you see what is going on here? They blame shift others that are actually confident when they are the arrogant ones. Because they hate confident people and they want to blame shift and project. Oh, he's the arrogant one. No, he was actually pretty confident and he worked very hard. He can be however he wants. He earned his stripes. It's not like he acts that way, goes on stage, and then gets put in the octagon and gets knocked out unconscious with minimal effort. No, he knocked other people unconscious and he stormed his way to the top. That's called confidence, not arrogance. He was very confident in what he was doing. He was so sure that he put himself out there that much, where no one else did that before. He was that confident. That's not arrogance. So that is another way to know someone is their own worst enemy, is being an arrogant asshole, blame shifting, calling other people arrogant because they're actually confident and they actually know what they're doing. Like, people got the arrogant, I already said it, but people got the arrogance thing all messed up. And this translates to the very final sign. Someone you know has the mentality of a hater. It's pretty much the exact same thing what I just explained. They all fall under the exact same category. And if you have the mentality of a hater, you are your own worst enemy. There is no reason to hate on somebody else. There is no reason. Did they kill your family? Did they try to hurt your children? Probably not. In fact, they probably don't even know who you are. And you are hating on that person. For what? For what? That in itself is arrogant. Having a hater's mentality, you have no reason to go around hating on other people. For no reason. I'm sitting here and I'm holding everybody accountable. There is no reason. It makes no sense. Because you feel that way? Because they make you feel that way? Do they make you feel like a loser? Do you want to hate on them? Be arrogant? Man, it gotta stop. It gotta stop. It is useless to be that way. Go cry over what you don't have and what someone else has. Oh, go cry. No. Calm your shit down. Try to not live your life off of your feelings. but instead put in the work like a fucking man. But no, you have this victim mindset. You have this hater mentality. You have this arrogance. It gotta stop. You are your own worst enemy. And I know a lot of you people know people like this. I know people like this. I don't get around them. I'm not close to them. I just know them. There's a reason why I'm not close to them. Because they're fucking arrogant. You can't say nothing to them. Going back to the first sign that I told you guys. You try to tell them something. And they cut you off. They don't let you talk. You're done. Like, you can't say anything to them. Nothing. They just stop you from being yourself and telling the truth. They're too arrogant to hear it. They're too arrogant to be on a healthy, even playing field with you. They just can't. And it's disgusting. Like, they do not get it, bro. That's why you cannot have people like this in your life, because they will ruin you. They are a depreciating liability. They are not assets. They are more than useless. They will suck the life out of you. They will make you doubt yourself. They will make you feel less confident. Because they have that piss poor mentality. They don't have that real mindset. They don't have that real mentality where they're going to go out there and they're going to do work. Whether they like it or not, whether their feelings like it or not. They're going to make you feel worst about everything. Worst about yourself. Worst about your future. Worst about your career, maybe, your business, something. They're gonna downplay you. They're gonna cut you off. If you have real things to say, they're gonna cut you off. Because they think they know better. They think they know everything. You show them something, I already knew that. You show them something, I already knew that. I already knew that. Like a fucking dog. You didn't know anything. You still don't know nothing, you dumbass. That's why you are who you are. That's why you're a hater. That's why you can't hear the truth. They're not willing to grow. They got to a certain point, they're done. They know everything now. They know the whole world. They're so good, ain't they? No, they're not. You absolutely suck. So, I'm keeping it 100, guys. You cannot get around people like this. I do not get around people like this. I just know them. And I do not like them. I will never like them. I've been around them before. And you know, they're kind of, you could consider it an enemy. In a way, they are against you. I've had people like this that I kind of used to be friends with, and yeah, unfriended in real life, let alone social media. We're just completely different. One has a winner's mentality, one has a loser's mentality, one has an arrogance mentality, and the other has that winner's mentality. They do not mix. Opposites attract, but not in this way. Not in this way at all. It just does not. And you cannot help them. So, if you guys got anybody like this close to you, do yourself a favor. Cut their asses off. Get the electric chair out. Plug that in. Set them on that electric chair. Give them a little shock. You know. Give them a little go. See how nice they get then. See if they'll listen to you then. Give them the Chinese torture. Do something. But for God's sakes, do not keep them around you the way they are, because it is brutal.